Hey guys, I got Lexus RX that I'm going to be working on. I wanted to show you this project. It's about 2 inches dent on the fender, on the body line. The color is white pearl, 3-stage. We want to save this panel from getting repainted. This is a brand new vehicle and this repair has to be perfect. So if you watch this video, you're going to find out how I repair dents on body lines, on fenders with this specific car. So let's go, let's take a look at it. And that's the dent that we're going to be working on. It is Lexus, as I mentioned before. It's a Lexus RX series. The dent is about the size of maybe 2 inches, maybe 3 inches wide. It's right on the body line, as you can see here. A lot of metal moved, pushed away. You can see there's a huge buckle right above this dent. I call it eyebrow, and that's what we need to fix now. That's what we're going to be working on now. So my first step is to create access to gain access behind this dent, so I can work on it with my tools. And I'm gonna pop this panel, the plastic panel that is in the engine bay. It pops out easily. There are a few clips that holding this panel in its place. So access is done. So now the next step is to get the tool. I'm gonna go ahead and get my 48-inch rod and use this extension and plastic tip, a root beer from Anson PDR with some tape on it, so I can make this pushes soft. So now I'm gonna go ahead and from the back side of this dent start applying some pushes and softly. I'm gonna move this metal back in its position. This is my style of work. This is how I work on the dents, typical dents like this. I don't jump and I don't do any kind of crown work before. No, I start from pushing. I want to rebuild that body line first. I want to make sure it sits there. It's back in its place. And as soon as I get that one done, I'm gonna go ahead and move to crown work, to that buckle, to work on that buckle. So right now you can see as I am applying this pushes from the back side, this dent goes back in original position. You can see that the line is coming back together basically, and you can still see that there's a lot of buckles right above this body line area, and that's something that we need to address later on. I want to take my time while I'm rebuilding this area. I don't want to just to push this dent and create a mess. Cleaner I keep this dent, less work I'm gonna have to do at the end with the cleanup and all that. So right now this is what it looks like. I think it's time now to go get my knockdown tool and start doing some knockdown work. I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of my knockdown tools. I use a Dent Time paddle. That's my favorite paddle that I use for my dent repair works. Purchased about 3 years ago from Mike Toledo, and ever since I'm loving it, using it every single day. Yes, it is expensive. It's $150 piece of wood, exotic piece of wood, but it really is comfortable. Really, I'm enjoying working with some tools like this, like custom made high quality tools, and that's how I can actually get my high quality results by using this high quality tools. So right now we are at this moment where it's a little, I'm in doubt, what am I supposed to do next? So now what I want to do is I want to put this light a little backward, right, like a little further away from me, and I'm gonna go and get my blending hammer. This is also my favorite blending hammer It's actually I got this blending hammer from my trainer who taught me how to do paintless dent repair. His name is John Highley. He's from Ohio, Dayton. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this blending hammer on this repair. A blending hammer basically does exact same thing as a knockdown tool. The only thing that is different with the blending hammer is that I can step back, or maybe a few steps back, and I can make this few steps back, and I can see all the little details, all little imperfections, and I can knock anything that is like really small. I can knock it down. So my next step is gonna be getting some sharper tool and start working with some sharp tool. In this case, I'm gonna use my 48-inch double bend rod from Ultra Dent Tools. It's got a sharp point, and I want to go ahead and address all this little micro imperfections just to make sure that it's perfect. Before I start doing this repair, I had to apply some heat. I had to use my heat gun and make this panel warm. I would say hot. The reason why is because white paint is very brittle and it tends to crack. It can't take much of a stress. So if you guys working on white vehicles, you want to make sure you want to use some heat. You don't want to just go and start pushing the dents without any heat. So now I'm at the point where I'm about to finish with this repair work, and it's gonna be a lot of blending, knocking, mix. Right now I pulled the light as far as I could, and right now I'm basically trying to perfect this area. This specific repair took me about 40 minutes. Okay, that's with a recording this video, and also I was trying to keep the conversation with my customer. He's actually watching me right behind my shoulders and seeing how I'm recording this video. So anyhow, this is the final result, and that's what it looks like. It came out great. No any visible sign of any dents in the past, and this is the kind of results that we were looking for. Absolutely phenomenal. The customer was super pleased with this. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below, and please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video.